Now the next feature I would like to show you that's in Adobe InDesign is this really cool feature that's the image sequence. Now this is a really cool feature because one thing I remember seeing when the first iPad commercial came out, they had a really cool graphic or showing how you would touch and swipe the screen and you could see the human body rotating around all different angles. It was really, really cool. It used to take a lot of coding, HTML, to do that kind of stuff. You had to have a programmer to do that. It was just really complicated. Well, InDesign has made it virtually super easy. So let's show you how that works. First of all, what you're going to need is let's create some space. So I'm going to open up the bottom of this page. Now, if you're into 3D, this is probably the tool you need to use if you use 3D modeling, like I do. Create a frame-by-frame animation of an object. It could be any object that you want to rotate around, and as you're looking at it from a 360 view, looking from the outside toward it. So what I did is I created a globe in Cinema 4D and did a quick animation of the 360, and I limited my frames to about 36 frames, or not too heavy. You don't want it too big, but you don't want it too small either, so it looks chunky. But probably anywhere from maybe 20 to 30 some frames for a rotation. I think I went 32 to 36. It would be give a nice seamless, smooth rotation on the animation that we're going to look at. So I've created a little box here. I'm going to create this up, and what we're going to do is I'm going to pull in another box. It's about that big. Oops. Let's move that up a bit. So I've got that selected. Now let's go under image sequence. Now it'll again ask me to find the folder, and you've got to keep all these images in a folder, and they need to be named 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whatever object you want to call it, globe.1, globe.2. It needs to have in the order that you want it to rotate. It's very important that you do this. But as I said, when I did this in the 3D program, it automatically exported them out as little JPEGs, all in the proper order. So you go to our projects folder, and you'll find that I've got us some globes here. We're going in Design Workshop. Here's the globe. Let's collect the globe folder. And then if you look at this, I'm going to open it up, and you're going to see I have created a spinning globe 0001, 0002, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way on up .jpeg, all the way until I've got about 32 of these. But you can't really select them. You have to select the folder. You cannot bring it in object by object. So they all have to be in a folder. You select the folder, hit open, and it's going to pop it right in there. The options here allow us to do an autoplay if you want, so that when you navigate to that page or swipe to that page, it automatically starts spinning for you. I don't like that. I prefer show first image initially. Okay, I just click off, it doesn't show anything. You need to have that. Tap to play in pause. You can hit tap or you can hit swipe. But I like the swipe. That's kind of fun. So I'm going to hit swipe to change. Stop at the first and last image. You can do that. Stop at the first and last image, or you can just have it continually swipe all around. That's what I like. So let's see what this looks like. It might run a little bit slow on this machine, but let's take a look. I've got that in there. And let's see as Adobe Content Viewer comes up on my desktop. Let's see what this looks like. It works much better, and you'll see at the end, we get to publishing this on the iPad. You're going to see how well it works on the iPad. But we click, and I just kind of rotate. Yeah, it's running, and I keep my cursor on my mouse down and keep pulling my cursor out to the right, and you'll see that it's going to spin my globe, and it'll do it to the left too. It's a little slow, but when we upload this and publish this on the iPad, you're going to see that it runs really nicely. So that works like a charm. It's really cool, and that I love. Anyway, that's how you do the image sequence and make a spinning globe or any other spinning object.